Well, hi. Long time no see. I've missed you guys so much. I've been working my little tail off at the holiday season at UPS. I think I'm pulling, I don't know, 16, 17-hour days, but I'm here and I've missed you guys, and we're gonna do a good workout today. So what I will need you to do is get some hand weights, heavy or light. We're not gonna use them for all the moves, but you'll use them for a couple. So I'm gonna grab my 4-pounders, I think. Actually, I have one 3-pounder and I have one 4-pounder. So I don't think we're gonna use them at the same time. So I'm just gonna set these aside. Grab your water, grab a towel. We're not gonna mess around. We're gonna be doing every minute on the minute. We're gonna be doing a HIIT class today. So we're gonna do some more low impact muscle type moves, and then we're gonna do sporadic boosts of some high energy HIIT moves. For those of you that don't know what HIIT is, HIIT, high intensity interval training. So it's gonna get your heart rate to go way up after you've just done some good muscle work. So without any further ado, let's get moving. It happens to be Christmas Day today. And this is the first day I really had off with nothing to do since, I don't know, beginning of November. So we've opened all our presents. My husband's sick, so we're not really doing anything today. So here I am out in the garage doing my thing. So we're just gonna get warmed up here a little bit, and then we're gonna get right into it. So I think we've got about a minute and a half to warm up. So a little side step works fine. Lori's not with me today. I'll see if I can get her in here for the next workout. Let's do some butt kicks. Of course, she's been working out with you guys that have been going to the gym. So she's doing better than I am. Butt kicks. Let's add some nice arms. Warm up your shoulders. Warm up your back. Had a little bit of a back injury. Pulled muscle, strained muscle, I don't know. So it's pretty much gone. But if you see me using just one arm more than the other, or not using one arm at all, that's why. Felt like there was a little man in there with a dagger poking around every time I would sneeze or cough or twist or do anything. So not fun. And you know I don't take doctor's orders and actually rest. Goodness no, of course not.
10 seconds.
All right, we got about 10 seconds, so shake everything out. We're gonna get right into it with squats. I'm gonna grab my weights. Actually, I better grab my 5-pounders so that I have even on each side. I'm just gonna set them on my shoulders. You don't have to use weights if you don't want to. I would rather you focus on your form. And you know, squats, you've got to stick that rear end way back, way back. Sit back in your heels, wiggle your toes. Keep your chest and your chin up. Halfway there, tighten everything up, suck in that gut. Especially if you've been eating a lot of goodies around this time of year, which we know is an issue. Get down as low as you can go. Stick that rear end back. Your knees should be behind your toes. You're gonna hold on to your weights for the next move. So last squat, stand up. All right, cross your right leg over your left, kind of like you have to go to the bathroom. Weights are in front of you. We're gonna do deadlifts. So you're just gonna slide straight down and back up. Got it? Straight down and back up. A little bit of balance here. Keep your shoulders down. It's easy to want to hunch your shoulders up by your ears on this move. Don't do it. Squeeze your buns as tight as you can at the top. Squeeze. Really pull your belly button in towards your spine. This is a great lower back strengthener, which is why I'm doing it today.
10 seconds.
Squeeze. If we can fit a couple more in, or maybe one more. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cross legs. So now my left leg is gonna go over my right. We're gonna do the same exact thing. And oh, this leg's a little tighter. A little tight, have it stretched. I did go for a little walk, so I know my muscles are warm, but squeeze those bends at the top. Squeeze. Squeeze.
Halfway there.
Keep going. Tighten up your core. Keep your back nice and flat. You don't want to round your back when you go into this position here. Keep your chin up, your back flat. That great strength in your hamstrings and your lower back.
10 seconds.
I think we can fit 2 more in. Last one. All right, we're gonna do mountain climbers, my version of standing mountain climbers. So I'm gonna hold on to my weights. You do not have to. Obviously the weights are gonna make it more difficult. So if you don't have weights, then you might be able to go a little faster. I'm gonna stay here so I don't try and go so fast and then hit myself in the head and knock myself out. That would be embarrassing on camera. Push those weights all the way up, or push your arms all the way up, whether or not you have weights. Opposite knee, opposite arm. Tighten everything up. Whew. I've been running my butt off, but I haven't done a traditional workout in a long time. This is gonna kick my butt today. Last one. All right, get into that sumo squat. Drop one of your weights. Sumo squat is wide stance, toes turned out. You're gonna go straight down and then lift just one arm. So you're just gonna bring it down to about your shoulder and then push up. So focus on opening up your hips, tightening up your core, keeping your shoulders down. You don't want to be up here. Down and up. So you're pushing on that up. Push. Dig your heels in. You're using your heels to push up into that power position.
10 seconds.
We do a couple more, and you know we have to do the other side. Down, push. Last one. Carefully switch hands. Right back into it. Squats haven't changed. The only thing that's changed is you're doing the other arm. Down, up. I loved hearing from some of you over the last several weeks when I've been missing in action. I've missed you all. I know Lori and Vanessa are doing a great job. Oh man, I can tell I have not done this for a while. Push, push.
10 seconds.
Let's try and fit 2 more in. Last one. Actually, 1 more. Got it. All right. I'm gonna attempt to keep holding on to my weights. You do not have to. We're gonna do right leg only. So I'm just gonna hold my weights at my side. You're gonna step back into that back lunge and then tap your heel. That's it. Step way back and tap. Step back and tap. So obviously, Lots of balance. So if you're standing next to a chair or wall,
There.
you can be holding on to something, of course. Big step forward, because you want to make sure that knee is not tracking over your toe. And of course, we have our HIIT
10
section coming up after this move. We have to finish up the other side first. Last one. Switch sides. Step way back. You do not have to bring your knee all the way to the floor, I know. So if that's an issue for you, you're gonna heel tap and you're just gonna step way back and heel tap. You could always modify. Doesn't mean you get to quit just because you have bad knees. This is actually great for strengthening up all your muscles that protect your knee. As you can see, I'm out of breath. It's amazing how quickly that goes out of your system when you're not practicing. As soon as this moves over, 10 seconds, we're gonna drop our weights, go right into our HIIT. Last one. Whew, drop them. All right, jumping jacks. So, most of you know, here's your modified. Arms up, legs to the side. As long as your hands are touching overhead, you're good. Actually, for me, think faster is easier. So, the whole idea here, in this next little section, and it's not gonna be long, is to really spike that heart rate up. Done some muscle work. Now it's time for a little cardio. And this is where I'm better. Cardio, no problem. It's that muscle work that gets me every time.
Mom, is the lasagna done?
Not yet.
Okay. How much longer do I leave
The
it?
timer's on.
It's on. It's
Okay, check it, maybe 10 more minutes. High knees, yep. That's the joy of doing workouts in your home. Mom, is the lasagna ready? High knees, if you haven't figured that out by now. Hands are up tall, not down here. Those are low knees. High knees are up here, lean back. Tighten up your core. Try to touch your knee to your palms every time. Up and up. You guys sweating yet? I am. It's actually warm out today.
10 seconds.
All right, come on. Got one more hip move, and then we'll be back to the muscle work. But it's a doozy. Squat jumps. So I know. Squat, jump. Everyone's squat jump is gonna look a little bit different, I'm sure. So first, make sure you're doing a squat properly. And then it's just that extra little power to push yourself up off the floor. If the jump is not gonna happen, you can kind of go up on your toes, like you're going to leave the floor, but you don't. Or you can take the jump out altogether and just work on some fast squats. Totally up to you. But heart rate should be up. Mine is, for sure.
10 seconds.
We'll take a little break. Water break after this. Get right back into it. Come on, one more. Whew. All right. Water break, wipe your sweat break. Don't stop moving. I just guzzled a bunch of water, so I don't think I have any room left, but I'm just gonna catch my breath. So we're halfway there. So that's either good or bad, depending on how you feel. But the good news is we're gonna take it down a notch for this next little section. We're gonna do pretty much the same thing we did at the beginning, a little combination of some arm work and some leg work and some core work. No jumping. You can use your weights if you want. This round with weights will be a little more difficult. So, you know I always tell you, regular squat, here we go. So regular squat position. Weights are gonna be right at your shoulders, kind of facing, I don't know, the fat end toward the camera, right? You're gonna push straight up. So your biceps are right next to your ears. Squat and press up. So what I was gonna tell you is always do it the hard way first. Start off with the weights, and if they become too much, you can always drop them. But if you start off easy, you don't know where your threshold is. You don't know how far you can push yourself, and you won't improve. Get as low as you can go on that squat.
10 seconds.
Press. All the way up. All the way up. Can we do 2 more? Quick. Last one. All right, drop one weight. We're going to do some ab work or some core work. So, left toe, right arm, cross, and extend. So, again, weights are gonna make this a lot harder. You do not have to use the weights. You're really working this oblique and core midsection here. Whew.
Halfway there.
Switch sides, other side. I know, we're not gonna spend a whole minute there. Crunch and extend all the way. Crunch, extend. Really try to get that crunch. If you're just here,
10 seconds.
you're not really getting that core work. You wanna really crunch and crunch. Last one, switch arms again. This time, you're bringing same leg, same arm out to the side. Try to touch your knee or somewhere in that vicinity. Crunch. Getting that oblique muscle, lower back. Crunch. 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 Ooh. My arms are gonna be sore tomorrow.
Halfway there.
Switch sides. Starting up and crunch. Crunch. But it'll be a good sore. I know, I'm one of those weird people. You guys know this. This is no big surprise to you. I like being sore to a certain extent.
10
Lets me
seconds.
know I worked hard. Come on, a couple more. One more. Ooh. All right, grab your other weight. We're gonna do some triceps. So from the side, if you see me from the side, you're gonna bend over, back is nice and flat. You're gonna extend and pull back. We're just gonna do one side for now so it doesn't get too confusing. So I guess you really only need one weight. Reach, pull back. Keeping your elbow and your arm close to your body the whole time.
Halfway there.
Reach, pull, pull. This is for this lovely jiggly part of our arm that I know everyone hates. Pull all the way back, pull.
Ten seconds.
We do a couple more, and then of course we gotta switch sides. Right into the other side. So I don't know if you could see my other arm, but it was just kind of resting here at my waistline. Flat back, I don't want to see this. Flat back, reach, and pull. So you're over exaggerating that flat back. You're looking at a spot a little ahead of you on the floor. You're not letting your head hang down. You're You're getting that full range of motion on your arm. Reach all the way down and pull.
Halfway there.
And guess what we have coming up after this? Our next HIIT. And it's a doozy. It is a doozy.
Ten seconds.
Come on, you can fit a couple more in here. Maybe last one. All right, HIIT. Now, I know we're gonna do burpees. This might take a little longer than our minute just because I'm gonna give you some options. A regular burpee. Actually, I'm gonna start with the easier version, easier. Soft knees, you're gonna bend down and reach up. This is the very level one. So reach and push, or you can add that little jump. So if this is where you need to be, this is fine.
Halfway there.
Keep your chin up. Sit back in your heels like a squat. If you want to do a real burpee, or a regular burpee, or a harder burpee, I'm going to show you from the side. You're going to come down. You're going to step or hop. Step back in and hop. Got
10
it?
seconds.
Down, out, in, hop. That's your level 2. Hardest level, and we're still going. We haven't even started our minute yet. Hardest level is down, hop, hop, and up, all right? Take your pick, try one of each. I don't care, we're going. Ready? So, do as many as you can. Watch your form. I don't care so much about speed. If you're coming into this position here, you need to make sure you're in that nice plank before you come back in. Even if you're stepping out, step back in and jump, or you don't even have to jump. If they take the jump out, it's just a reach overhead.
10 seconds.
I hate burpees, but they're good for you. Last one. All right, fast feet, nice and wide. Hands are up. Just like football boot camp, I don't know. Pretend like you're running through tires. Hands are up. Hopefully you wore a good bra. Hopefully you went to the bathroom before class, or this move becomes really an issue. So make sure you're breathing.
Halfway there.
Feet are wide. You're up on the balls of your feet. You're not stomping here. You're real light on your feet. Just a little tiny movement. We're not even doing our up and down jump because we already did burpees. Come on, we only got what, like 15 seconds left?
10 seconds.
10 seconds left. Got one more move. And we've got a couple strength moves and we're done. Ready? Okay, X, jump. Feet are wide, toes forward. Bend your knees, touch your opposite hand to your opposite foot, and jump, or stand. Touch, jump. So when you're here, obviously you're like an X. X, jump, hence the name. Up, touch, up. Lots of variations. Obviously,
Halfway there.
you can touch your knee if you can't get all the way to your toes. You can take the jump out and just lift your arms overhead. Whatever works. You just have to be moving. And your heart rate better be up.
10 seconds.
And you better be sweating. Because I'm all three. Last one. Whew, grab your weights. This is it. This is our last little stretch. So, I'm gonna use both weights, but I'm gonna show you first with one. We're going back to triceps. Hold your weight end to end. Glue your biceps to your ears and push. So, the key to this move is is to not lean back. You don't want to hurt your back. Tighten that belly button. Kind of pull your pelvis forward. Push. I'm going to add another weight. I'm a glutton for punishment. Push. Push. Now I tend to move around on this move with my feet. You don't have to. Come on, 3 more. 2, 1. Okay, I lied. 1 more. 1 more. All right, that's it. All right. Drop your weights. I had to think about that one for a minute. Get into that squat. Feet are gonna be right under your heels. Hands are up or behind your ears or at your waist. Get low. You ready? You're just gonna tap and tap. So right and left. Actually, I'm gonna bring my hands out front. So the hardest part of this move is everyone's gonna want to do this and then up. You're in that squat the whole time. So when you tap out, all your weight is on this leg. Then you're gonna come back in, and then all your weight shifts to the other leg. But you're in that squat the whole time.
10 seconds.
And of course I forgot to start my watch. So I have no idea how much time. Oh, perfect, we're at like 27 minutes. We're gonna stay here for 30 more seconds because I was talking a lot. Come on, get low. I know, this hurts. Push and push. Come on, can you get any lower? Make sure your shoulders are down, chin is up. Only got 1 more move, and then it's time to cool down. All right, stand up, shake everything out. Come back to that wide stance, toes out, sumo squat. I know, lots of squats today. I want you to open up your chest so that your elbows are down, chest is open, palms are facing me. You're just gonna go side to side. This is not about speed. I want you to get as low as you can until you can feel it all through that oblique. And of course, the lower you get, you might even be able to touch your elbows to your thighs. Crunch, crunch. I feel like, I think there's little people on It's a Small World at Disneyland that do this. Like that little song they sing. Yeah, I know. This is where my brain goes. Sorry. Down, down. Come on, we're almost there. Got 30 seconds. I know. I'm in pain too. Today was hard for me. Getting on and off the UPS truck all day is good exercise, but not quite the same as this. Okay, come on, let's do 2, last 1. Whew, shake it out. Do a little heel tap, do some shoulder rolls, or some big arm circles. Feels good right now. Whew. All right, so add that to your repertoire. You guys did great today. Merry Christmas. Hopefully everyone had a good one. I will actually be doing a couple more of these, so we'll have another one coming up next. Love you, miss you guys. Bye.